The Biden job miracle has just officially been revised away. Yes, that's the miracle our mainstream journalists used to lecture the American people when reality was staring paychecks and grocery bills in the face. Vibesession, they mockingly called it. Even Bloomberg's chief economist reluctantly admits, quote, "We likely entered a recession last year, as in before the election." As Marty Bent put it, we have been living in the Truman Show economy. All courtesy of the clown car Bureau of Labor Statistics that report the job and inflation numbers and apparently make them up. On Tuesday, the BLS released their biggest job revision ever, including the entirety of 2024, with the average job revision coming to 626,000 jobs that did not, in fact, exist. In all, the revisions came to 911,000 jobs that are now officially fake. The biggest drops were professional and business services, 158,000, retail and trade, 126,000, leisure and hospitality, 176,000. Manufacturing was revised down by 95,000 jobs. Fully 94% of the revisions were productive jobs. Government and government-funded jobs in education and health were just 6% of revisions, despite making up 1 in 3 jobs in the economy. E.J. Antoni, Trump's nominee to fix the BLS, noted there could be even more Biden-era revisions going by the BLS's own employment dynamics and numbers from the Philly Fed. Now, this all matters because BLS produces the 2 most important numbers, jobs and inflation, with GDP coming off those numbers. So inflation is subtracted from headline GDP. That means fake numbers deceive voters. They can make or break elections. They protect politicians, especially if they're Democrats, and they blind the Fed, who trades off jobs and inflation when manipulating the economy. So why are the numbers so bad? I mentioned in a previous video how the BLS uses goofy survey techniques. They send staffers shopping 3 times a month and mail surveys companies don't respond to. They then guess, extrapolate everything else. Now, this is in contrast to modern techniques like actually surveying jobs, which ADP does, or actually tallying up prices, which Truflation does to the day and GasBuddy does to the minute. Now, it could just be standard government stupidity, but of course, extrapolation leaves a lot of room to cook the numbers. You get to tweak models instead of working with real numbers. This matters because 84% of political donations by federal workers go to Democrats, while Kamala won 92.5% of the vote in D.C., so if bias is possible, we can guess where it goes. And given we see consistent Democrat bias at the Fed as well, Dems get low rates for the boom, Republicans get high rates to clean it up, an extra 1 million jobs to help Biden and Kamala may not be an accident. So as next brought to you by I Trust Capital, the first takeaway is believe your eyes over government numbers. The second is how to fix it. Antoni has proposed that BLS use real numbers. Crazy idea. Of course, the left-wing Borg is gunning for him with open letters and hit pieces. His odds on prediction market call share running 46%, so it's still touch and go. But fundamentally, bad numbers deceive voters, they protect politicians, they leave the Fed blind, so either fix the BLS or get government out of the numbers business. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.